Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So the news has hit all over the globe that Bethenny Frankel was not allowed to enter Chanel. Listen, Linda, we got something to say about this, and it might just not be what you expect, I would say. And I have a couple of things to say. So first, before we get to it, subscribe to my channel, push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun, come join the chats. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Thumb up the video, cue in Bethenny Frankel. So, now, Heaven says, poor Bethenny. Is she? Because I have something to say. So let's just quickly reiterate what happened last week and towards the end of this week. So she, Bethenny Frankel, by the way, go subscribe to her TikTok account. Link is going to be posted down below. So Bethenny made a TikTok video where she says she was shook. She was dressed very sporty like this with her little sippy cup and thing. And she goes to Chicago, to Chanel in Chicago. And she claims, right, that they didn't let her in. That the guy opened the door, looked at her and said, "Do you have an appointment?" She's like, "No." He's like, "Well, we only do appointment." And she was really upset. Of course, because I guess ego. Bethenny's like, you know, I'm just paraphrasing here and thinking to myself, well, how dare he not recognize who I am? How dare he not let me in? Girl, fly down. I know you got your Chanel bags. I know you got your Birkins. I know you got your millions. I know you know how it is to enter luxury shops. So what? They didn't recognize you. I wouldn't recognize you either. Get over yourself. Sometimes in the Chanel retaliated saying, you know, it's a criminal infested area. We have to be very careful. So she claims, right, it's because the way she was dressed that they didn't let her in. So she's now calling like boycott Chanel Chicago or Chanel in general because how dare they not let everybody in? First of all, they don't need to let everybody in. First of all. Okay. Also, if all of the sales associates are busy at the moment and you don't have an appointment, they can tell you to wait outside. I'm not sure Bethenny said the whole story. I just went several weeks ago to the Beverly Hills Chanel boutique. And there was a waiting line. So I could have also done a crazy move and I could have gone to my YouTube channel and made a video for you guys and said, "Can you believe Chanel asked me at the door, do I have an appointment?" And I said, "No." And then they said, "Leave." But they didn't say leave. They said, if you don't have an appointment, okay, it's round about a 45-minute wait. If you want to wait, you have to wait outside. Or you can leave us your number. We can call you when it's round about your time to come in, and then we can call you. You can come back. So I said, you know what? I know what I'm looking for. I lift a picture of the thing I want to buy, and I said, do you have this in stock? Here, I have the product number. I actually have the product number. Write it down, I said to the lady at the door. Ask one of your sales associates to look if you have it. I don't want to see your frickin' shop. I just want to know if you have that piece. So I'll just wait out here till somebody can tell me if you have it in stock. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Great. 2 minutes later, they come back out to tell me they don't have it. I was like, thank you, bye. I'm not wasting your time. You're not wasting mine. See ya, don't want to be ya. And that's that. Now she's upset, Miss Thing, because they didn't let her in without an appointment. Girl, give me a break. But then to further prove her point, she goes the next day or 2 days later after she sees that her video starts going viral. So she's like, let me get some more notoriety out of this. So then she dresses up fancy schmancy. But she presses the point of being very relatable by telling everybody, but most of the stuff I'm wearing is not Chanel. You know, and then she's like, I got this dress at Target, this there. Like, she's kind of showing us how relatable she is, right? Like, look, everybody, all of y'all can wear this fancy stuff. I think photo number 2 we have the other outfit. So there you go. The day after that, of course, the bag is Chanel though. And I think the brooch is Chanel as well. But the headband, I think, is Target. The dress is not Chanel. So she's like making a point to say, like, look, but I'm like looking fancy and bougie. The sunglasses, I think, are Gucci. So now she's like, oh, like, look at me now. I'm dressed as a anyway, I'm not going to say as what. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to film. And so she thinks that now that she's dressed like what she thinks is like a boss, she's going to enter and it's not going to be a problem. But you see, here's the thing. She could have manipulated the situation as well because somebody's filming her as she's walking towards the Chanel boutique, again in Chicago. The security guy who's outside of the store opens the door for her. So she's waiting there for like, let's say 3 seconds, standing in line. Then the guy opens the door. She enters. The guy closes the door. The guy who's filming her is like 10 feet away, filming from a distance. Filming. The door's closed, like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. And then she comes out again, walks towards her cameraman and says, see, they let me in. No problem today because I'm dressed like this or something. I'm like a girl. First of all, same thing that happened to me. When I went to the LA boutique, at the door, there's a person with an iPad. Some people actually enter inside before the iPad person tells them you have an appointment today. You don't? That's okay. You can wait 45 minutes and then you can come back again. And we can assign you with the sales associates when they become free. The fact that she came into the boutique and we don't see what's filmed inside and then leaves after 6 seconds and says, I proved my point, I came in. No, girl. You don't prove anything to me because once you enter the boutique, somebody can be standing there with an iPad telling you, hi, welcome to Chanel. Do you have an appointment today? Because the security guy who opened the door for you, he doesn't get to ask you about appointments. He doesn't have the iPad that the sales associates have. He's doing security. So he opens the door to everybody he thinks is eligible to, enter the store. Obviously, that's what a doorman does. Same things apply when you enter a club at night, okay? Now, when she entered, 6 seconds in, and then she left again, I'm like, you're not proving any point. Had you stayed inside then for an hour or whatever, and you actually got a sales associate allocated to you immediately to work with you, then you might have had a bit of a better point. But here's my problem. The fact that, Bethenny's doing what she's doing to get views and stuff, I applaud her for that. More power to her. I have nothing against her getting a ton of views. I love the fact that she's getting a ton of views. My problem is the viewers. The viewers who are watching her videos, those are not clients of Chanel. So they're, of course, really happy that Chanel is being dragged in the mud now because of the situation, when in reality, I have the feeling, allegedly, Bethenny's building up something that to me doesn't seem really real. Because if you really are a customer of Chanel, hello, I'm one of them, you know how things go there. So for people saying, how dare Chanel do this, do that, I'm like, it's a luxury store. There are days when they're too full. And if they're too full, you won't just be able to enter like that. You're going to have to wait. Doesn't matter who you are. Okay, but the people that are commenting, that are making these videos go viral, from the comments that I'm reading, I can immediately deduct that these people have no clue what it is to shop at Chanel, or that these people have actually never really shopped at Chanel. Fashion, not Chanel beauty, two different worlds, just to be very clear. Kev says she's getting butthurt over the same things us plebeians experience every day. We wait in line, period. That's exactly the point. So I think two things were she decided to not tell us, allegedly. Just my speculation, just my opinion. The first day when they didn't let her in, they probably told her, there's a wait, you don't have an appointment? Well, there's a 45 to 50 minute wait. Do you want to wait? And she was appalled and said no. I'm just speculating here. Second day, she came like this, entered. Again, when she entered inside, they asked her, do you have an appointment? She said no, so she exited. But now she's making it sound like she entered. Haha, you see, it's all about how I look today. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it because I've been at Chanel way too many times to buy this story. You see, this is my issue that I'm having with this. But also the people that are commenting, they're very vicious and cruel. They're like saying like, oh my God, how dare Chanel do this? I'm like, wait. Bottom line is this, you people. If you were really, really customers of Chanel, and if you really wanted to come for Chanel for doing something wrong, then let's not do what we always do. We the people, what do? We should be focusing on all the shit that the politicians are doing, our governments are doing to us. Instead, we're wasting our energy blabbering on about what Bethenny Frankel did. Guilty as charged, but we love to do it. But here's the thing. Just like the politicians, when they are in a pickle, if a politician messes up and they do something really, really bad, they want to cover up the bad stuff that they did. So they're going to try to ignite a fire somewhere else so that all of us idiot Oompa Loompas are going to start looking in that direction. They're good. They're masters at doing that. So we're going to look in that direction so that the fire that is here, we're not going to look at the fire while the whole house is burning down. We're going to look over there. Fancy schmancy glitter. Nice. Now, this is what's happening here. How is it happening here? I don't think Bethenny is guilty of this, but how is it happening here? Well, we are guilty. We, the consumer, are guilty. Why? Because don't comment if you're not a client of Chanel and you don't know what's going down. What is going down in reality? In reality, the real problems that I'm having as a client of Chanel is their degrading quality, alleged, lack of quality, their leather that's peeling, super expensive leather, but terrible quality control being zero, after sales care being zero, allegedly, in my opinion, and the price increases that they keep justifying by saying, oh, the inflation rate is the reason, and harmonizing prices worldwide is the reason why we up our prices. We know that's not true. Stop doing that. So these are the 4 major issues that I have with Chanel. I don't even fight anymore or complain anymore about having to wait in line for 45 minutes to enter. I've given up hope on that. I don't complain about that. You see, it's a shame that a person with such a huge platform doesn't raise awareness about the things that are really bad about Chanel, in my opinion. Not the fact that she wasn't recognized and wasn't let in and her ego was hurt and now let's cancel them for that. That's not the real reason, in my humble opinion, why Chanel is really shitty at the moment. I have you see what I mean? So we're looking in the wrong direction. Now we're looking in the wrong direction. They're not letting me in because I look like a plebeian. That's not the issue. Every other luxury brand at the moment is going to be iffy about who enters their store. Maybe you should check out my channel more often and realize almost every week we do a video about some new break-in into these luxury stores, millions of dollars worth of goods stolen. So you best believe that after months and months and months of thievery, especially in the United States, these boutiques are going to be extra alert. They're losing they're hemorrhaging money because they're getting broken into all the time. So she could be raising awareness about the quality issues, after sales care issues, price hike issues. But no, she chooses to raise awareness about her not being recognized at Chanel. Please, people, wake up. Be intelligent. See what is really important and focus on that. Instead of wasting your time on Bethenny not being recognized at Chanel. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Let's go boycott Chanel because heaven forbid, they were not to recognize her again. So, you know what I'm saying? Girl, Brooke Gardner says your critical thinking skills are on point. Also, if she wanted to be scientific about it, she would wear the same ratchet clothes to try again. Really good point there as well, Brooke. Good point. And thank you. My Jersey accent, style bitch Chrissy. Style by Chrissy. Style by Chrissy. You spelled it like that on purpose though, together. My Jersey accent. But anyway, they all have to wait, says Deb. I was on Rodeo a couple of weeks ago, got lucky and walked straight into Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Dior, but I go on Tuesday mornings, better on low traffic days, stay away on the weekends. Yeah, the weekends, forget about it. Forget about it. Anyway, Bethenny, I wish you all the best, sweetie. Focus on the important things. Let your viewers know what is really wrong with these brands. Don't direct them in the wrong direction because of your ego. Come on, you're better than that, Beth. You're better than that. Love you loads, Beth. Go subscribe to Beth on TikTok. Thumb up the video. Never give up on love. Bye.